What's up? It's your favorite interracial dating coach, Divested Puppet. And before we get started, go ahead and smash that like button because likes are for free, so don't be stingy, okay? So this evening, I got my little tiny raincoat on. See? It's a real raincoat. And I got my little raincoat on to block the tears from you dusties and you liberals always crying in my comment section. So let's get started.
I want to go back to something you said earlier because I know a lot of people will hear you say, well, Candace, you're speaking a lot about, the black family, but then you married a white man.
Who cares if she marries a white man? It is 2024, and the only people who are complaining about black women being with white men are black men. Even though black men have the highest interracial dating rates in our country, they are concerned over black women who have the lowest interracial dating rates in their country, okay? So it's the hypocrisy to me. Why are y'all sitting up in here worried about the handful of black women who choose not to date or marry you?
Yeah,
Dr. Umar would have a huge problem with that.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Dr. Umar?
I have heard of him. I have not listened to him, I'll be honest.
Of course she hasn't listened to him. Who the hell knows who Dr. Umar is other than these nig cells and these mammies? Nobody is checking for Dr. Umar like that.
What is his argument, actually, if you could just repurpose his argument?
He feels
everything black.
No.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Everything.
He feels black men should be with black women because when you're talking about it from an economic standpoint, you want to grow the wealth as a black family. And if you marry somebody from another race, then, your wealth will be with that person. And
what wealth? What wealth are you talking about when black men have the highest unemployment rates, okay? The problem with this statement right here that Dr. Umar is making, talking about black men need to stick with black women, is that black men have the highest unemployment rates. They have the highest incarceration rates, highest HIV rates. Why, as a black woman, would I want to tether myself down to that? He don't want to answer that question.
Okay, I would love to talk to him more about that because, it's always very interesting to me to hear this paradox of black people who will make an argument that, the system is racist and then also make an argument like this, which is essentially making an argument for the Supreme Court to revisit Virginia versus Love and basically say that black Americans and white Americans shouldn't be marrying.
That part.
I think the greatest thing ever is when people come together on the basis of who they love and get married. For me personally, I never thought of my husband as a race. It's very interesting to me that see people go, she's married to a white man. When I look at my kids, I'm not like, oh, my kids are mixed. I married the person that it made the most sense for me to marry. I have a mind that is just, if you even knew half the things that I'm thinking about, the stuff that I'm reading, just go all the time. It was difficult for me to find a partner that was a challenge to me.
Really what she's saying is it's difficult for her to find a partner who's a challenge, and you black males are not a challenge, okay? Especially when you have the highest illiteracy rates. Go into my comment sections and just read some of the comments I get from these dusties. You can tell they slow and illiterate, okay? And a woman like Candace don't got time for that. She needs somebody of her own level. And if she was a regular black woman, y'all dusty asses would be telling her that she needs to date down and go and get a thug or get the fry cook working at McDonald's. Y'all don't want women like this to be with men on their own level, okay? Keep it 100.
The challenge that I needed, whether you want to say like an academic challenge, whatever it is, with my same interests. It just was. What you will know, a lot of times people think that when people come together, it's because of how they look. Actually, I read this in a Thomas Sowell book, or maybe it was a Shelby Steele book. People tend to marry their IQ, which is interesting.
Did you hear that? So people tend to marry people of the same IQ level, all right? So if you're a mammy and you're choosing to deal with thugs and these dusties, guess what? It's because them thugs and them dusties are on your IQ level, okay? So let that sink in before you come to my comment sections and criticize me for being with a white man. I'm sorry that I'm attracted to highly intelligent and successful men. I need a man that can challenge me. I ain't got no time for these dusty, unemployed in my comment sections in women's spaces going bed wench. I don't want your dusty ass. And you certainly not going to convince me I made any mistakes marrying a highly intelligent, successful Brad, okay?
You think like if you see two black people together, it's because they are two black people, but actually they are probably better matched based on their IQ. I fell in love with my husband just because I think he is one of the most brilliant people ever. I love him very much. The stuff that we talk about, I'm like, there is no other person that I could have married. We have 3 beautiful children who are growing up in an environment that I am just so happy that I was able to what every parent wants, to give your children better than you had,
They can't dispute anything that she's saying because everything she's saying is backed up by statistics. So they attack her interracial marriage. And really what it is that they're just jealous, okay? They don't want to see black women taken care of. They don't want to see black women married. They rather see you as a black woman struggling all alone with multiple kids and no daddy inside.
I want every person to never allow race to be a barrier to you finding love. That is so foolish. That will stop you.
So Candace Owens or Clandis Owens?
We got a feminine tampon wearing liberal bitch, okay? Talking about Candace KKK Owens and all this crap like that, okay? Let's hear what this liberal bitch has to say.
Actually said that Juneteenth is ghetto and made up?
It is ghetto and made up. Who the hell even knew what Juneteenth was? Like a couple of years ago, I didn't know what that holiday was. What happened when black folks started celebrating Juneteenth? They started shooting each other up. So you know what? It's extremely ghetto, and you're not going to convince us otherwise, okay?
Here's the thing. She's still a slave, so she doesn't feel free.
Who are you to decide? This is what I don't like about liberal white men. They are always sitting in black women's faces trying to tell them that they're victims, trying to tell them you're a slave and you're a victim and you're powerless, okay? It's because liberal white men have a godlike complex. They have a white savior complex, and they don't like to see black women empowered, okay? So they're there to remind you how weak and conquered you are, and you a slave, and you're never gonna rise to the top. Meanwhile, Candace is up here. Your ass is on the bottom. Can't even come close to reaching on the level of a Candace while you calling her a slave. Okay? What sense does that make? I guarantee he works a regular 9-to-5 job, so his ass is a slave too. I'm a black American. I'm free to make my own decisions. I'm not a slave, okay? I wasn't born into this country with chains and stuff on my feet, okay? And I'm certainly not a victim. So you can shut several up and get out of my face.
I don't feel sorry for her.
We feel sorry for you.
I mean, she's the one that has to look in the mirror.
She the one that got to look in the mirror and look at her designer clothes. You get to look in the mirror and go cry.
I'm crying, bro. This dude, Diddy, didn't even catch his flight. It was reported that Diddy's private jet touched down in the Bahamas, and they had no idea whether or not he was on the flight. But come to find out, he didn't even board his flight.
Of course his black ass didn't board the flight, okay? I said last year that the feds were going to get his ass, and y'all sat there and said, nah, he's too powerful, he's too rich. How many times you got to get proven wrong?
He's facing real charges like trafficking, SA, solicitation, distribution of illegal narcotics and firearms. And people are snitching. They said they got this information from 3 Jane Does and 1 John Doe. Not only did they raid his crib, but they confiscated some of his phones. It's looking tough for Diddy.
Japanese girls like black guys.
Okay, this is not going too well. So this passport bro asked, do Japanese girls like black guys? And she go, who? Who you talking to? You talking to somebody behind me? Who you talking to?
Japanese girls.
Japanese girls?
Yeah. They like black men. Black men.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Light skin.
Light skin.
She said, nope, I don't like black men. I like light skin. And proceeds to look on her phone and not even make eye contact with you. Okay, you passport roaches are embarrassing. Stop going up to women and asking them if they want you.
I think I'm the only female that don't want a hood dude. Like, I don't want nothing to do with the streets. Like, none of that. I'm a county girl. I don't want to be in the car with my dude and be scared we gonna get shot. I don't. You like that? That's what you like? I don't want to be at home getting a call from my dude because he done got locked up again. I'm sorry, you like that? I don't want to be stuck in my city because my dude on house arrest and he can't travel. Like, you like that? That gets you moist? That gets you moist, honey? Because...
No, that don't get me moist at all. That has me drier than the Sierra Desert, okay? But a lot of black women, everything she just listed, that's what they want. And that's what they sign up for when they get with a hood dude. A lot of these mammies who go for thugs, they're going to be in jail cells as well, okay? Because when it comes to the law, you are guilty by association. And a lot of these women end up collateral damage because they want a thug. Look at Nicki Minaj. Out of all the men she could have picked, she picked a convicted okay? That's disgusting. You are who you date and marry.
That don't get me moist. I want to go outside, and you can't because you're doing house arrest. I can't. Look, he for the streets, and he gonna stay for the streets because I don't want no parts.
White moms with black baby daddies. Yep, that's exactly what they be looking like. I can go to Walmart right now, and I guarantee you I will see a handful of women just like that, looking like that. All tired, dark circles under her eyes, big ass lashes on, you can tell. Look at that, got the little tiny nails on her and everything, okay? Long ass nails, that's what they be looking like. All tired and worn down and stuff. You can tell. They be having a bunch of mixed kids all around them and stuff. Like, y'all better wake up, all right? You ain't winning no prize, okay?
One of the extreme cases of plastic surgery. I'm pretty sure this is not natural, and
I'm pretty sure you're way more nicer than I am because that's definitely not natural.
She either got fat injections or silicone injected into her buttocks and thighs. Many people wondered if it's painful, is she's having a hard time living her everyday life.
Look at this. These black men got y'all mammies up here looking like whole mutants from Chernobyl. They look like she sat in some nuclear waste and it just kept growing uncontrollably, okay? That is ugly. And now they sitting up here talking about how the BBL stink, looking like some mutants from X-Men.
And I guess we would never know, but injecting this amount of fat or liquid silicone is not only problematic in the aesthetic part, but brain fog, fatigue, discomfort, migration are just some of the symptoms that may happen later in the years.
How y'all feel if
don't do that.
y'all
Really put out your
flew?
phone,
Wait,
though?
because how would y'all feel if y'all flew a dude out?
Wow.
Spent $2,300 for his plane ticket.
What?
And he don't even want to fuck.
Listen. I didn't come.
I would feel like a clown. The reason why I tell women to not pursue men is because of situations like this. If he really wants you, why didn't he fly you out to where he lives at? Why are you spending 2 stacks to fly him out? It's probably because he's a broke ass bitch that ain't got no money, okay? Stop giving men money. Stop paying for your own dates. Stop pursuing men. I ain't got time for that liberal agenda, women need to act like men bullshit, okay? No. Because you're going to end up just like her, looking stupid and embarrassed. Talking like, I flew this man out and he don't even want to have sex with me. Well, I'm going to let you in on something. Most men like to pursue women, okay? And when you're actively trying to pursue men, that is highly unattractive to 99.9% of men, okay? That 1 percentile, liberal feminine bitch, they might like you asking them out on dates and being a man in a relationship, but the vast majority of men do not find that attractive, okay?
I'm here to have sex with you.
Look at this.
I appreciate you flying me out, but listen, I don't just have sex with people on the first date.
Okay, but it's been a few hours.
So she done paid for the D, she's ready for some D.
We didn't watch movies, we Netflix and chill.
Vibe out, get to know each other more.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to vibe out. Like,
come on, man.
Who just want to sit and with a dude?
Like, Nick, I'm trying to get lifted.
I'm trying to get lifted. Look how thirsty and desperate you are. You think arguing with the man to give up the D is supposed to make you look desirable?
Are you serious? Like, you really tripping about that?
I didn't spend my money for nothing.
I'm saying, like, why are you trying?
Notice the hypocrisy that a lot of these black men have when it comes to situations involving themselves.
Like, come at me because I don't want to have sex with you.
Because, like, what's your problem? Like, is it little?
I want to have sex with you. What you mean it's little? Like, no, listen.
Are you ashamed? Like, it's okay. Like, I don't mind. I didn't have little.
Girl, she's so desperate. Is the D little? I don't care. Just give it up. But pull the pants down. Let me see it. Let me touch on it. Okay? Like, come on, girl. Are you going to R-word the man when the camera gets turned off? Okay? Calm down.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Your ass tripping, bro. Like, don't do that to me. Seriously,
that's weird.
Don't do that to me. Like,
don't.
No, what is weird is how desperate some of you mammies are for men. Like, this is just really cringe. This is just uncomfortable to watch.
Little date, but you tripping about sex. That's wild to me.
Go on a date.
That's all you thinking about, man. You make
Yes. Most people go on a date when they first meet.
I need to know what that like before I even go on a date. Like,
wow,
so before you even go on a date, you need to see the man's D first. And that is why you mammies keep catching nothing but L's.
How about this? How about I get your money back?
I'm not gonna play with you. Like, you want me to go on a date, spend all this, waste my time, and I get up in here and you're probably little. Like,
how about I get your money back? Because I'm not finna go back and forth about.
Get my money back. Why didn't you just pay for your ticket then?
Back because I thought you said you wanted to fly me out.
Whatever. He's sitting over here saying, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the money back. Nigga, you never even had the money, okay? Because if you did, you would have paid for your own flight.
Simple. He don't like you. He don't call you. He don't like you. He don't keep his word. He don't like you. He's inconsistent. He has someone else.
I like this woman's style, okay? This is like your angry auntie just pretty much spitting facts, okay? He didn't call you. He don't want you. He don't text you. He don't want you. Okay? You gotta scream at some of these women. They so damn hard-headed.
He only calls you when he wants something. He's using you. He starts random arguments. He's cheating on you. He's not investing in you. You're not worth the investment. Never met his family. You're not the one. Been with your guy 5+ years. No ring. No marriage. He's still searching. You're a placeholder. Men are not complicated. They're very easy to know. Men don't talk with their words. They talk with their actions. Let's go, that nation. Be smart, stay smart, choose wisely.
Damn, she's screaming.
And remember, I told you.
How the hell do you invite me on a date and don't pay for my food?
Really? You put the phone out?
Yeah, I put my phone out.
So to give you a backstory on this, okay, this Dusty asked this woman out on a date. But instead of taking her on a proper date, he wants her to come back to his house. Keep in mind, she don't even know him. He wants her to come back to his house and have sex on the first date. She says she don't want to do that. She'd rather go out to eat. So he takes her out to dinner and refuses to buy her a meal. Okay? This is what you get when you go on dates with these modern black men. Okay?
This steak is so good. That's cool.
If you invite somebody, don't y'all expect them to pay for your food?
When a person asks you out on a date, they're supposed to pay for your meal. That is standard dating etiquette, okay? That is basic standard dating etiquette. If a man asks you out on a date, he is supposed to pay for the meal. This is also a reason why I don't tell women to pursue men, because if you're asking men out on dates, technically you're supposed to pay for that meal, okay? So don't ask men out on dates, okay?
I don't pay for women if I can't touch them. Y'all think because you're pretty, I'm supposed to be just cashing my money?
The point of the date is to get to know each other.
We do know each other. I mean,
just because you pretty, you think I'm supposed to buy you a meal on our first date? Look at how they treat women like trash, okay? And then they get upset and jealous when you choose not to deal with this bullshit and go and find better groups of men.
you pay for your food, I pay for my own food, right?
That wasn't part of the... When you invited me on a date, I expected you to pay. I don't have any money, and I told you that. And you still gonna sit here and eat in front of me?
Why would you come to a date with no money?
I thought you was gonna pay. You invited me. I didn't make plans. You made the plans. You made the plans. You should have the money.
No, you said we should go out to eat. I said, okay, cool.
No.
We're going out to eat.
No. But who slid in who DMs?
That's fine.
You wanted me. Am I wrong?
Girl, it don't matter if he was in your DMs. Why are you still sitting up here trying to argue with this Dusty, okay?
Am I right or wrong?
I'm just tired of these broke trying to use.
Nah, I'm a...
I understand you. I'm saying these broke are trying to use their money. Thinking they
But you put me in the same category as them.
I'm not paying your category anyway. You need to. I don't know. It's still good though.
I thought you was playing at first, but you're really not gonna buy me no food.
And if he's this disrespectful on the first date, why in the hell would you even want to be with him anyway, okay? He's treating you like this on the first date? Can you imagine what the rest of your relationship's gonna be like?
You ain't got no money?
You coming over tonight?
If you don't have no money, you shouldn't be going on dates.
Are you coming over tonight?
If you don't...
Now he trying to pressure her to come back to his house. How the hell you gonna sit up here, not pay for the girl's meal, and then say, you wanna come back to my house and have sex, and then I'll buy you some food? Get your dusty, raggedy ass out of my face.
Have any money, you shouldn't be going
Let's
on
be clear.
dates.
Just trash. These groups of men are trash.
Why do I want to... No. Why should I go to your house on the first date? It's the first date.
Since you want to talk shit, right? I asked you what I asked you. I said, can we hang out later? You like, no, I'm gonna go home. I'm a little sleepy, right? You said you're tired, right?
Right, I just want to eat.
But you're not too tired to eat.
No.
But you're not too tired to spend my money.
No.
Okay. Why can't you just like come over there?
What do you want me to come over for?
I can get you whatever you want if you want to come over.
Come over for what?
What you think?
No, I don't want to do
movie?
that. This is the first date. Maybe the second date. Maybe the third date. I don't want to come to your house on the first date. What do I look like?
These Dusties don't have any sort of etiquette whatsoever. Nobody is trying to come to your house on the first date. You could be a whole serial killer, a R word, a anything, okay? And you think a woman should put herself at risk to come to your house when she don't even know you? Okay, it's the entitlement for me, all right? And then when black women go ahead and do something stupid like go to his house and he does something to her, y'all raggedy asses will be sitting here going, well, you should have chose better.
You already called me.
I didn't call you. You stay good, though.
Girl, why are you still standing there talking to him? Get up and leave, okay? She is uncomfortably there for too long.
She's me just right. We should get you some. I'm good.
You are pathetic.
I'm pathetic? I'm pathetic, but I got money to buy me steak, corn.
I got money to buy a steak. So how am I a loser? You're a loser because look at how you're acting on the first date. You are just displaying all the qualities that makes you look undesirable and all the qualities that leave men like you undesired and dying alone in your mom's basement, okay?
Could have at least took me home and came back by yourself.
And these be the same types of men online talking about modern black women this and modern women that. Look at how y'all act towards women and can't figure out why nobody wants you. And then you be on the internet crying. I can't find me a good woman. Yeah, look at how you treat your women over here in the United States.
You said you want to go out to eat. I thought you had some money. That's the problem, man. That's the problem with y'all, man. Y'all think because y'all pretty, y'all can get the world and just use it.
Have this conversation by yourself. You can have this conversation by yourself.
And he like, where you going? Hey, less talking, more walking. Got no time for that. Restaurant looking all dusty and dirty anyway. Okay? Look at that. Them mats don't look like they ever been washed.
Where you going? Where you going, nigga? Where you?
Uh-oh. This date don't look like it's turning out good either. Anytime you hear, where you going? You already know something bad gonna happen.
Going, pay for the goddamn food. Pay for the damn food. Pay for the damn food. What would y'all do if a nigga invited you out and they couldn't pay for the food?
Look, everybody looking all scared and stuff.
And you not gonna pay? What you mean? What is going on? He invited me out. You invited me out and you can't pay? What you mean?
Crazy, y'all. That's crazy, y'all.
Call your ass cause you broke and you ain't got no money.
She crazy. She crazy, y'all.
He invited me out and he can't fucking.
You know what? This is what I hate. When I'm in a restaurant and a couple is arguing, don't turn around and try to involve me in your ghetto Blackistani shit, okay? I'm sitting up here trying to eat my steak and baked potatoes. I'm not sitting up here trying to hear your dramas and your problems, okay? Stop going on dates with broke dusties.
Okay, well, I'm finna leave because she's talking crazy.
Uh-oh, she just grabbed a bottle. Oh! Uh-oh. Yeah, she just went upside his head with a bottle, okay? Yep, saw that coming. I do not condone violence. She busted that bottle right upside his head.
He got the money, y'all. It's a joke. He got the money. It's a joke.
It's not a joke when the owners see this video and ban your black asses from ever coming back, okay?
I am so embarrassed. I'm not gonna cry in here. I'm not gonna cry. I'm sorry, guys. I just had to clean myself up a little bit. He came, and so the whole thing is we went to this restaurant he wanted to go to, and it was a little too expensive, but I don't know, I asked my sister for money. So we went. I had this dress on, and I changed because I had this dress on and everything. And I had my hair out. Like, you know, guys, I cut it, but it wasn't like this. I had it parted a little.
All them nappy buckshots in the back. You wanted a date with your hair looking like that?
A bit. And so I went in, and he was like looking around like, oh, like he was looking for somebody else. And I was like, okay. I'm like, hey, I'm Tia. And then he was like, Tia? I'm like, yeah, it's for me, from BLK. And then he was like looking confused, and he told me to sit down. So I sat down, I smiled, and he didn't smile back at me. And then he was like,
if he don't smile back, he don't want you.
I don't look like my pictures.
Girl, you don't look like your pictures. Who that? That your cousin or something like that? Because that don't look like you.
I do look like my pictures. I don't Photoshop anything. I tell everything how it is.
Girl, stop the cap.
I'm gonna insert out of the end of the video the picture I put in, and he was like, you know, just being so quiet through the meal and all that. He didn't even want to pay. I said, hey, I didn't bring my money with me, and then he eventually paid, and then now he sent me a request to pay for the food, and that's not. I just don't understand, why are men like this? Men are evil.
Don't cry, Shaniqua, okay? So let's take a look at your dating profile and let's see if we can help you.
Hey guys, this is my profile on BLK. As you can see, it says my name, my age.
Girl, that don't look like you. Okay, you did catfish him. Okay, who that woman right there? I don't know that woman.
Age, everything. That's my first.
She says she doesn't edit any of her pictures.
Picture, I said something casual. So yeah, I'm scrolling down. See, it says my description. I said I'm a chubby black girl. I'm a simple anime, horror movies, old R&B tracks. Let me be in charge of the aux cord. And I also said, if you live with your mom, baby moms or moms, please have your own place. I don't think that's so much to ask, you know. And I'm not.
Yeah, it's quite obvious. And on top of that too, if he's living with his baby mamas, then it's quite obvious he don't have his own place. So you contradict yourself in your own statement.
Judgy, but it's a no for me. And please, no D-pics.
Girl, come on. Really? Okay. Isn't that Yanny the Mammy or something like that? Like, girl, is that you? I think somebody using your photos.
Don't like that. Okay. And I love this question. My best excuse for being late is I'm never late. And I added a little giggle at the end to be like, you know, really cute and stuff.
Yeah, that looks nothing like her at all. I can see why he would be very upset if he's looking at these photos here and you come to the date nappy-headed and stuff, no makeup on, no lashes on, talking about here I am, okay?
Husband. To be my lawful husband. To love and to obey. To love and to obey.
What? Why you keep saying what? He said in very clear English, to love and obey.
To love and to obey.
Obey what?
Obey husband.
And obey who?
And I thought that these white women were fit, friendly, and submissive, okay? Let's see how fit, friendly, and submissive these white women are towards their black men.
We've been, wait.
There's no reason. I don't give a goddamn about no money, bitch.
Calm down.
Bitch, you and your goddamn money, bitch. You opportunist?
Of course not. Why can't you trust me either?
Why can I trust you? Because you are untrustable.
How come every time we turn around, we see these white women just screaming and cussing y'all out on camera or chasing y'all down like runaway slaves, okay? Y'all just keep catching nothing but L's.
Right now I'm broke. I spent over $40,000 in this relationship. I can't really afford it, but I'm planning to propose to her, so everything has to be perfect.
You can still have many options. For example, Wellington beef fillet and is 120.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
You will take that?
Yeah.
For two?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, this is a real big deal for me, you know. This is gonna be my future wife.
And you don't met yet?
No.
Haven't even met yet. These black men are so desperate for white and non-black women that they're literally willing to shovel out $40,000, non-refundable, in order to have a white or non-black wife. But then they'll tell you as a black woman, if you want provisions, you're a gold digger.
For me, it's very crazy.
They'll require you to pay 50-50 and to pay half of his bills. But when it comes to Becky, Ling Ling, and Esmeralda, you can best believe he's going to shovel out all of his money to make sure she's taken care of.
It's very crazy, but at the same time, romantic. Everything will be perfect.
Okay.
I promise. We can charge your room and you can pay it later.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that.
But this is not refundable.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay. You're looking kind of nervous there, sir. You sure? You sure you want to do that?
I hope I'm not setting myself up for failure. It's like I've worked so hard to get everything together, and I'm here, and if she doesn't show up, then the last 5 years, it'll just be all wasted for nothing. Thank you.
Are you ready to do this? Tell us who you are.
Hi, my name is Maria.
So she don't look really excited, okay? Are you ready? That's your response? Like, I don't see no amount of excitement at all on her face when she asked her, are you ready to meet your husband? It's really funny that these simps want to talk about how American women only want to use them for their money, but then they shovel out tens and thousands of dollars on women overseas who are strictly looking at them as a walking ATM, okay? The irony.
Hi, babe. I miss you. Caesar texted me, and we started to communicate. When I saw his profile, seems like pretty nice.
Notice how she says when I look at his profile, he's really nice. She don't mention his looks whatsoever, which is not a good sign.
I like the way how he talked to me.
Yeah, baby. Your man loves you. How I look? I look sexy. You like that?
Yeah.
My type is usually tall guys with a blonde hair, blue eyes, something like that.
So she says her type is tall, white, blonde men. And he looking like a short, black hobgoblin. All right? So you're not even her type.
Were you physically attracted to him at the time?
But I like what he do to me. He sent me flowers.
So she just pretty much says that she's not physically attracted to them, okay? So a lot of these dusties, they love to sit online and parade around these women that don't even physically prefer them, okay? That is not a flex. I want someone who's actually physically attracted to me.
It's catch my attention. And he's American, so it's pretty good.
Can't wait to be with you. Love you, my husband.
During this time, of course, I would talk to other guys because it's like, it's normal. I cannot like stop for only one man. When I don't have ring on my head, I'm free.
Love you and I miss you.
Looks like to me that black men need to worry about these white non-black women that don't want their ass using them for a bag instead of worrying about me being married to a white man. But I digress. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about this. If you like this video, go on ahead and smash that like button. Likes are for free, so don't be stingy. And also, make sure to hit that notification bell so you get any updates on videos that I sporadically update. I'm a busy woman. What do you expect, okay? So, there you have it. Have a good evening, and thank you for watching. Bye!